After watching the video of Serena Williams at the US Open, I believe that Williams is a very passionate person, especially when it comes to tennis. I believe even though she's a very passionate person, she could have handled the situation a little better than she did. But I do understand why she was mad. Being an athlete myself here at the university, there has been times where I have gotten angry at a call, at a certain mark, stuff like that, and I totally understand why she reacted the way she did. But I don't know if I agree or disagree with the way she reacted, seeing as she is a professional athlete and is in the public eye all the time. I understand that in the heat of the moment you can get mad or upset at a call, but this does play into the topic of sportsmanship, and was the way she acted sportsmanlike? Using the definition given by Delaney Imagine, sportsmanship is defined as conduct and attitudes considered as benefiting participants, especially in regards to their sense of fair play, courtesy towards teammates and opponents, game officials, and others involved in the sporting contest, as well as grace in losing. In that video clip, it did not look like her actions toward the official was beneficial for either party. She ultimately lost the championship game because of her actions and the actions of the official. But she was graceful when she went over and shook her opponent's hand, congratulating her on her win. I think the penalties she got in game were mostly justified. She got a warning for arguing with the official about getting coached. Then, she got a point penalty for breaking a racket, which I believe doesn't show respect for her opponent or the official, and is not very sportsmanlike. And then, her last one, which ultimately cost her the game, was calling the official a thief, and he deemed it as verbal abuse, so he gave her a game penalty. I think the last one was somewhat harsh, but she should have left it alone after the first two penalties, seeing as she should have learned her lesson. But I believe that Serena Williams has learned her lesson and understands that acting in that way is inappropriate for women in sports who unfortunately are expected to be respectful no matter what. I think sports is a good place to deal with social justice because they're on a big stage and people will listen, even if they don't like what they're saying. I think many athletes should use their position as a professional to bring up topics that might be sensitive that affects them in their daily lives because they have that power. They have the power to change the world that we live in. Thank you.